Yes, respected Shrotas, Sadhakas, welcome you all, salutations to you all, gratitudes to you all, congratulations to you all, prayers for all of us that the life of ours is fulfilled in spiritual unfoldment through this study followed by our sincere sadhanas. Remember all the 12 Vyaktitvas of Lokasevaka, Dharmastapaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Prerita, Prayatnashila, Shanta, Gambhira, and our 6 sources of protection, empowerment, the Brahma Tattva, ultimate, when we can do Anusandhana of it. Ishvara, the greatest, when we surrender to Him. The Mother, all loving, compassionate, when we pray to her. The Devata Ganas, all resourceful, when we can do Upasana. The Guru Gana, so kind, when we can abide by the instructions given by them. And Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa Rupi Shastras, if you are serious, sincere, regular in listening, studying, contemplating. Welcome again. Life, as we saw in general, survival itself is a great endeavor in this competitive world. And when we have kamanas in our mind, artha in our mind, to obtain them, artha kama, also is great endeavor, Maha tapasya. But in that, always there is a temptation that when I earn money, when I buy the things, I can indulge in them, experience the bhoga. So there is that temptation which makes man do that tapasya of morning till evening, working hard. But then, doing the dharma is greater tapasya than artha kama, and going for moksha is the ultimate tapasya. You know, in this, the 2 terrible tapasyas are the effort of giving up all the familiar lifestyles at the upadhi level, all the familiar bhogas in which we were indulging from millions of lives. Maha tapasya it is to give them up. More difficult tapasya than this is trying to hold on to that truth, self, God, reality, which can't be held by any of our apparatus or instruments. See, nobody can show it to us, the God or Guru, nor we can see it with any of our upadhis. And yet, that alone we have to catch, only then the moksha will come. See, the chahat for moksha itself is tough thing. काय का मोक्ष लावे, ये खाने पीने को मिला तो काफी है. Most of us are satisfied there. If some of us go for it, this difficulty in this. Indriyas cannot reach it, mana cannot reach it, and we have to transcend these upadhis. And the toughest sadhanas of chitta nirodha, chitta ekagrata, always maintaining the sattva guna. What a difficult most tapasya. So you, those who are coming regularly, listening, doing whatever you are able to do at home, are the great tapasvis of the past only in this suit and boot and coat and pant. Everybody who have become great have gone through these tapasyas. We are enroute, we have started our journey. So thus we have to congratulate ourselves, appreciate ourselves, encourage ourselves, inspire ourselves, keep ourselves on this path. Isn't it? And this Adhyatmikata is कि एक दिन नहीं है, करते ही रहना पड़ता है. And so many tempting, beautiful things are there around, freely available, उनको छोड़ना पड़ता है. The most tempting thing called as nidra, that also you have to give up. our familiar friends, relatives, bhogas. क्या मुश्किलात है इसमें? That is why nobody walks this path. If someone walks, he is just to become something different for himself in his own moksha liberation, and he becomes the beacon light, he becomes the torch bearer, he becomes the icon for all others to look at. We are on that path. Maha tapasya it is, there's no doubt. Only when you start doing it, you know how difficult it is. Then our respect and reverence for all our Rishi, Munis, Gurus grows multifold. How much difficulties they have gone through. And we are today luxurious, comfortable seekers. Because for our all comforts, everything is available. उनको वो भी नहीं होते थे उन दिनों. No ACs, पंखास की गर्मी में बैठ के सत्संग सुनो और ध्यान करो. They have to go to that heat only. No heaters, no warmers, blowers in the cold weathers. उसी में उनको तपस्या. What to count them? How many? So when we do, we will know how great they are. Then we draw inspiration from them. We also continue to be the tapasvi. The biggest tapasya is maintaining our mana in this mood, in this interest of spirituality. Struggle, it is a terrible struggle, I tell you. You all know it. And it has to be looked with sympathy if someone are wanting to, but not able to manage it, even to attend the satsangas. Not that they don't want, they want, but they can't. That is the power of whatever the weaknesses you call them, whatever the extrovertedness you call, jo bhi ho. That is why a true spiritual seeker, not only he understands all this, struggles himself, but also, to the extent possible, gives the helping hand to other seekers also, others those who want to seek. And then he becomes prayerful to the Lord for everyone. Hey Bhagavan, सबको सद्बुद्धि देना, सबको आध्यात्मिक साधना का शक्ति देना. In this way, a truly matured seeker, while doing his sadhana, prays for all also. So thus, let us continue this tapasya with a cheer and smile in the heart and the face. Let us go through all toughnesses and difficulties. And definitely, we come out shining with all brightness of discovering that self in us. Welcome. A most profound text, Yoga, Vaashishtha, Maha, Ramayana, Adhyanam, we are in. Followed by this, we are doing Adi Shankara Grantha, Adhyana Sravanti, Atma Shatkam. Followed by that, we are into the Parayanam of Tripura Rahasyam. Followed by that, we have yesterday only started the study reading of the Skanda Purana Sankshipta in Hindi. So in this first class of ours, Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Ramayanam, Vairagya Prakaranam is concluded. Second one, MUMUKSHU VYAVAHARA Prakaranam. We started, chanted day before yesterday, first SARGA. Yesterday we started seeing the meaning. Few shlokas we saw. First SARGA is about SHUKA NIRVANA, SHUKA MOKSHA. So yesterday we have seen Shukadev is thinking, contemplating of the world and its emptiness. Just like Sri Ramaji. He gave up the whole thing with full Vairagya and with own Swayam Krishi. He touched that Paramatma Tattva and yet he was uncertain about it. So up to that point we saw yesterday. In today's portion, when we chant the mantras and see the meaning, we will see him approaching his own father, Vyasaji, gets taught by him, but still it doesn't get opened up. Then the father sends him to Raja Janaka, and there Sri Shukadevaji will be enlightened. So the main purpose of this is what? Everything we have to do, yet the finishing final touches are done by the Guru Upadesha. Based on this only, Acharyavan Purusho Veda or Shastrajnahapi Swatantrena Brahmajnananveshanam na kuriyat, as it is said in Mundagopanishad's Bhashya. Even though we have reached, somebody should certify that we have reached. Yeah. Now let us do the mantras, chanting, sankalpa, then enter into the study. Om, 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo, Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo, Vamsha Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo, Namo Gurubhyaha. Om Yairime Gurubhi Purvam Padavakya Pramanatah Vyakhyatah Sarva Satshastraha Tan Nityam Pranatosmyam. Om Avadam Apaharkaram Dataram Sarva Sampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakam Vande Valmiki Kokilam Valmikir Munisimhasya Kavita Vanacharinaha Shunvan Rama Kathanadam Konayati Parangadim. Tasmai Shri Gurave Vasishtha Munaye Nityam Namaskurmahe Vishwamitra Munim Sharanyamanagam Bhuyo Namasyamyaham. Tasmai Valmikaye Shri Gurutama Gurave Bhuri Bhavairnata Hasmaha Purnananda Swabhavaha Swajana Hitakrute Mayayopatakayaha Karunyaduddidirshurjanamanavartam Mohapanke Nimagnam Avishyantarvasishtam Bahiravikalayan Shishyabhavam Vitene Yasamvadena Shastramrata Janati Mamum Ramachandram Prapadye Brahmanandam Paramasukhadam Evalam Jnanamurtim Dandvatitam Gagana Sadrusham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami Om Parabrahmane Shruti MAATRE Samasta Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Acharyebhyo Rishibhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyo Devatabhyo Namaha Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha Shri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha Shri Vaashishtha Vishwamitra Valmiki Vedavyasadi Brahma Vidya Acharyebhyo Yoga Vaashishtha Maha Ramayana Shastrasya Acharyebhyo Namaha Sankalpaha Tesham Sarvesham Kripanugrahena Upanishadukta Brahmatmekya Modhena Asmin Kshane Eva Kaivalya Praptyartham Shruti Smriti Purane Itihasokta Bhagavad Bhagavata Rishamuni Guru Devata Darshananugrahanubhava Praptyartham Sanatana Dharmasya Vaidika Hindava Samskrutehe Sampradayanam Shastranam Mokshamarganam Bhakti Jnana Yogadi Prakriyanam Guru Shishya Bhakta Bhagavat Paramparadhinam Punaruddhana Jagarana Vishwavyapti Dwara Vishwa Adhyatmika Pragati Ekata Shanti Purabhiruddhyarthamasmin Dharma Samsthabane Kankanabadha Asmakam Saha Sarvesham Mahanubhavanam Gurunam Acharyanam Shreya Vilashanam Bhakta Shishya Sadhaka Sevaka Upasana Jignasu Shrotrunam Purna Ayurarogya Ishwarya Kshema Sthairya Dhairya Viryadi Samasta Shakti Sampada Sanukulyata Sadhananam Prapti Bhakyabhyantara Shatru Vigna Nirmolana Dwara Dharma Samsthavana Karye Nirantara Nigvijayartham Shri Ramamandiravat Shiva Krishnadi Samasta Mandiranam Ashramanam Punyakshetranam Vishwavidyalaya Dinam Punaravapti Teshu Nirantara Sadhana Seva शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापनोपासना यज्ञादीनां सत्कर्मणां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरे स्थित समस्त शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं समस्त विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि रचित योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम अध्ययनम साधना प्रयत्नम कैवल्यार्थम सनातन धर्मार्थम भारतवर्षार्थम विश्व कल्याणार्थं च वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। ओम श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षये नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभाति अवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। अथ द्वितीय प्रकरणं मुमुक्षु व्यवहार प्रकरणं प्रथमोऽध्यायः। श्री विश्वामित्र उवाच। So Valmiki ji writing as well as narrating to Bharadwaja ji. Now the Sandarbha is Rama has explained all his obtained Viveka Vairagya. Start in the Tushni Bhava, having expressed his desire to have the knowledge or solution or the guidance for the sadhana. Very pleadingly, very beautifully, he has requested the gurus. The Deva started telling. In that beginning itself, Sri Vishwamitra ji takes up to praise Rama for his Viveka Vairagya Adi. He says ki you have achieved the ultimate. Little martyrdom is there, that's all. But also a little bit managave ek bar. You are as good great as this Shukadeva himself. When this was said, Sri Ramji asked, what is this Shukadeva Charitra? How he was not, though reached that state, still uncertain in his buddhi, and how he came to that conviction then that he has reached what has to be reached. As an answer to this question, Vishwamitra ji starts telling the Shuka Vrittanta, Shuka Nirvana Prasanga in just one Sarga, 1 after 1. So in that, first and foremost itself, first praises Vyasa Bhagavan. See, who is like Bhaskara Dyuti, seated next to your father. Of him is this Divya, Tejasvi is the Putra, Shukam Deva. How many great adjectives are used, you know, for that great. Bhagavan Shiva, Vyasa is Bhaskara Dyuti Ityadi. What about the praise done to Shukadeva? Asya abhut ido, asya abhut induvadanaha, nayakovidaha, mahaprajnaha, yajna murtya iva stitha. Murtya stitha yajna iva, mahaprajnaha, then induvadanaha, nayakovidaha. So these are the great adjectives of that Shukadevji. All that besides today. Then, प्रविचारयतः लोकयात्राम अलम इमाम यात्राम अलम इमाम श्रुति तवैव किल तस्यापि विवेकोदयम्. So as he was thinking like you, the loka yatra and in that the negativities that are there. Okay. So this word is such one. Two meanings can be taken. Shukadevji has done the Vicharana Nirvana. About what? About Lokayatra. That Lokayatra ka यहाँ दो बात करें. Lokayatra Malam Imam or Lokayatra Alam Imam. So, though it is interpreted as Malam, but Alam word looks better. So, alam vicharayata imam lokayatra. When he did the vicharana of this entire happenings of the world, now you can see the second meaning that he has found that entire lokayatra is full of the malinata only, full of the impurities only, full of the limitations only, full of the conditionings only. Therefore, what happened to Shukadevji? Tava iva kila tasya api viveka ud abhutu. I am just like you, for him also viveka in brackets Vairagya totally born. Tena, by that, asau, this great Shukadevji, Swamivekena, by his own the discretion of Atma and Atma, Swayamiva, by himself, that Mahamanaha, the expanded, deep-hearted Shukadevji, Pravicharya, Chiram and Charu. For a long time, in a disciplined manner, when he done the Vicharana, what happened to him? Yet Satyam Tat Avaptavan. What is that Satya, the truth, the reality, the subtlemost substratum, inexplicable by words, non-seeable by any upadhis, he has reached that. Then still what happened? Swayam prapte pare vastuni avishrantamana hastitaha idam vastu iti vishwasam na asau atmani upayayo. That's what. Very, very careful. There are highest Vedantic thoughts to be kept in mind that when we reach to that stages, we also need these things. So, Swayam Prapte Pare Vastuni, the Paravastu, the ultimate truth. Swayam Praptaha, he by his own efforts achieved. Yet, a Vishranta Manaha Stita. He was there without the Vishranti in the Mana, though he reached it. Why? Idam Vastu, Iti Vishwasam, Na Asau Atmani Upayayo. This is what is the self that is reached to be reached. This is what the ultimate thing. This type of Vishwasa he did not get in his heart. Idam Vastu, Iti Vishwasam, Na Asau Atmani Upayayo. He was not contented, satisfied within himself. Is the question that have I reached? Is this the stage to be reached? Though he has done his own efforts, he has reached it, yet that certification, confirmation was required for him. So compare this stage of Shukadevji with that of Rama. For that purpose only, Shuka Prasanga is done. So just like for Shukadevji, father little bit, then the Guru Janaka Maharaj little bit, Marjanam they were required to do. When they did it, Shukadevji established in the self. Oh Rama, you also almost through, was just little that final touches have to be done. That is how the Rama is praised. Now what happened to Shukadevji? Let us continue today from here. Kim Kevalam Viraramasya Cheto Vigata Chapalam Bhogebhyo Bhuri Bhangebhya Dharabhya Iva Chatakaha. One deep prashanti, sukha he got there, because of which his chitta became virarama, vichapalam or vigata chapalam. The chitta has given up all its chapalata, then it has become absolutely standstill. That most beautiful, covetable thing he has achieved at that stage. Though this is what is the ultimate stage, that conviction he has not absolutely achanchala, nischala, and bhogebhya bhuribhangebhya, with all the bhogas which are again and again breakable, destroyable, towards them his chitta has become virarama. So he has reached it. It is so blissful, it is so peaceful. Chitta is stationed in that only. It doesn't want to go anywhere. Therefore, that continuously changing ephemeral bhogas of the world were never attracting him. Like from the flowing rivers, the Chatapaka Pakshi goes to consume the raindrop waters. In that way, he was immersed in himself only. You know, the same thing we have seen in Hemachuda Hemaleka Vrittantam. Hemachuda was so much into his own inner self that he doesn't want to come out. Then this Bharya herself goes to him. Then she wakes him up, hugs him and all. वो कहते हैं you have reached that state. I am also in that blissful state. To test me or what? Why are you disturbing me? Allow me to go into that sthiti only. Then Hemachuda says to Hemaleka. Then the next stage of Upadesha she gives. She says, your 1.5 inch आंख बंद करे तो मिलने वाला परमात्मा, उसको खोलने से गायब होने वाला परमात्मा, तुमने उनको कभी पाया ही नहीं. That way she starts giving the profound knowledge there. That's not the point here we are referring that topic for, but he is also in that intense deep sukha inside, shanti inside. That with what? Infatuation, love. He married Hemaleka. And that is not at all there in him even a wee bit. So, underlining point in this topic of Hemaleka, Hemachuda, Tripuranasya, and also of here, Sri Shukadevji as well as Rama is what? When we touch that inner core personality, it is vast, it is infinite, it is such a pure peace and bliss. You don't feel like even coming out of it. Let us reach to that stage, then look back all of the struggles and the desire of bhoga through these indriyas of the very negative things of the world appear to be so meaningless. So far what happened? Shukadeva, Vyasaputra, like Rama, did the vichara of the world, he understood the mana of it, he gave it up, and within himself he did his own contemplation, then he touched the self, yet he did not got confirmation from within as it is or not, yet infinite peace was there in him. There is no chanchalata in the chitta for the sake of any bhuri bhangebhya bhogebhya. That is what is stage of mind of Shukadevji. Then what happened? Ekada saha avala prajnaha mera vekanta sustitam papracha pitaram vyasam krishna dvaipayanam munim. So ekada, okay, saha, that amala prajnaha, Shukadevji who has got that amala dvaita rahita prajna, touch of consciousness experience. What happened to him? He went where? Merau, Meru Parvat में एकांत स्थितम, एकांत में बैठे हुए कृष्ण द्वैपायन मुनि पितरम, his own father, the Krishna Dvaipayana Muni, Sri Vedavyasa Bhagavan, he approached and papracha, he asked the question. So the Vyasaputra Shukadeva approached Vyasa Bhagavan in the Meru Parvata Shikara when he was sitting there quietly. So this is the prashna this great son Shukadeva asked, having gone there. Now there are a lot of things we attempt to speak, but then they are all not right now to be revealed. At a higher stage they come to us as we evolve, become purified, etc. See, the point is what? Guru will be waiting for us as we are getting qualified. Either he comes to us or he makes arrangements, our inner and outer, that we reach him. These are all highly mystical things. We can't understand. We can have faith that my Lord, my Guru are there. They are observing me, my honesty, my sincerity, my inner want for spiritual growth. They are observing my small little attempts also. They are kind enough. Definitely they will empower me, take me towards them and reveal the truth to me. This type of beautiful, undaunting, and a doubtless, hesitationless faith is the most profound thing. मजा आता है अगर हम उस स्थिति में ले जाते हैं हमारे चित्त को. Like we are doing these classes. Who made these arrangements? If not for the Guru Tattva, the Guru Deva, the Guru Parampara, the Paramatma. And who is giving that inquisitiveness, curiosity in us to study this, to understand it, and that feeling inside, yeah, maybe thoda iska sadhana karu. Each of these things are not our manushya kruta. Manushya prayatna ke samay और कारण भगवत अनुग्रह कृता. Our pure heart, our wanting to know the truth, empowers us and invokes the grace of Guru God to empower us in these things. More pure we are, more prayerful we are, the blessings will come in the form of more Viveka Vairagya, the more abilities to take out time, make it convenient, and he will wake up us early morning to do meditation. He will tell us to go to the class. He will tell us in between to spend the time in samupasana sadhana. He will give us the ability to do viveka and thereby give up the other things which are not required, called as vairagya. इस तरह से the unseen but every moment helping, blessing, Guru Kripa, Bhagavad Kripa keeps on flowing on us. May we all deserve it, may we all trench in it, may we all get drowned in it, may we all not be filled with it up to the brim level, may we all be receiving those blessings through that move in our path spiritual. So in the Meru Shikhara Madhya, Vyasa ji ke paas the Putra Shukadev ji has gone, and what is the prashna he asked? Ki samsaranam baramidam katam abhyutthidam mune katam cha prashamam yati kiyat kasya kadeti va. See, a mune, to the father only is addressing as a guru. Ki see, idam samsara adambaram katam abhyutthidam. This entire Adambara means the world with all its, what do you mean by Adambara? You all know the meaning? Like somebody marriage ko bulaya. So, many people came. So, one or two people came, let us say couple or a family, simple dress they wore, and just like that, without much of any paraphernalia. But there is other family came to the same marriage. That whole women folk are more made up than the bride. The men folk are more made up than the bridegroom. So that position of them is called as Adambara. Somebody's house, when you go, one or two chairs or sofa is there to sit. All things simple. बस एक shelves है, दो चार किताबें वहाँ, किचन में भी जाओ, दो चार बर्तन है, बस ठीक. You go to some houses like a palatial. How many things that are there? Where are the carpets, the pillows, the sofas, and the variety of the flower vases there. Then the hangings of variety of types, and the cupboards with so much decorations, designs, some wall hangings, whatever you call, and the fragrances continuously there. Then some leaves or flower pots that are kept here and there. And so many, इसको कहते हैं आडंबर, है ना? निराडंबरता is simplicity, आडंबरता is with all pomp and posh, ऐसा कुछ शब्द है ना इंग्लिश में. So he is saying this आडंबरता of the jagat, है ना? Is it not? It is infinite to look at. It is so big, you know, the आडंबरता of it, the sun, moon, star, their vastness, the oceans, the rivers, the forests, etc. The varieties in that, the beauties in them. कितना नौटंकी है इस जगत में ना, इसी को शुकदेव जी ने कहा आडंबर. The thousands of varieties of the flowers, the fruits, the leaves, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the birds kingdom. Variety, काय का आडंबर है बाबा? So variety is called adambara, to put precisely. So samsara adambaramidam. This adambara yukta samsara katham abhyuthidam. How it has come into manifestation. Katham cha prashamyati. How it gets dissolved. Kiyat. How big is that? Kasya. Of whom it belongs to. Kada. Iti. When did it start and when will it end? When did it start? How did it start? When did it end? How will it end? This samsara, adambara. Why this specific word Adambara used by him? It is so because of the Adambara attracts you. Like as I told you in the example of either the house or the people, those who were simple, never attracting anyone. But those who are so much a variety of makeup, they are attracting all. So to this world इतना आडंबर रख के हमको इतना लुभाता है, attract करता है, हमको तो नहीं चाहिए ये. Anyway, that's I conquered it. But where from this Adambarayukta Jagat came? Who is the creator? When it in God manifested? How? How long it will stay? How will it go away? Who is the maker of this? So, Katham Abhyutam, Abhyutitam, Katham Prashamam Yati, Kiyat, Kasya, Kada. Kiyat मतलब कितना बड़ा है, Kasya किसको मिलान करता है, Kada कैसा बना, कैसा जाएगा. All that. He asked the question. Now, iti prushtena munina vyasena kilamatmaje yathavadamalam proktam vaktavyam viditatmana. So, iti prushtena munina. In this way, when he was asked by the Muni, Shukadevaji, vyasena akilatma, vyasena, by the vyasa, akila atmaje, sorry, atmaje to his son, akilam. Everything, amalam, the pure knowledge, yathavat, as it is to be spoken, proktam, spoken, vaktavyam, what is to be said, viditatmana. So, viditatmana vyasena. There are two types passive voices used here. These are all Sanskrit जो master होते हैं ना, वही तुरंत पकड़ सकते हैं. हम तो बच्चे लोग हैं. So, the Bhagavan Vyasa, who was asked by like this son like this, by that Vyasa, all the answers are Vistara Rupena were given to his son. When he gave all the answers about the Creator, the way of the creation came up, how long it will sustain, how it goes away. This Putra, Shukadeva, सब सुनकर ना क्या Vedanta 10 साल 12 साल. They mean you come to this class and when a speaker like me speaks something, क्या बोलते आप? अरे ये सब तो हम सुन चुके, कुछ नया है तो बताओ. बोलते हैं कि नहीं. Same thing our Shukadev ji says, Papa, ये सब मैंने पहले ही जान चुका हूँ. That's what is the shloka. He says, Ajna Vetat Ahamityata Viduhu Na Shuka Shubhaya Buddhya Sa Shuka Shubhaya Buddhya Navakyam Bahvamanyata. So, Ajnasisham Purvametat Aham. Etat Aham Purvam Ajnasisham. So, Asamantat Jnasisham. Everything what you spoke, oh Father, I already know it. Iti. Because of this is notion. Atha, therefore, tat pituhu vakyam. The words of that Father, na bahu amanvata. He has not given any value to it. Na bahu amanyata. Sa shukaya shubhaya buddhya. So, such a beautiful way it is spoken by the Father. But the Shukadev was in his feeling notion that I know all of that. Therefore, he did not give any adara to the words of Father. This is the meaning of the familiarity breeding contempt. घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर है ना. सब बच्चों का हाल है ना. What mother and father they say, they don't care. Even somebody, a respectful Mahatma Guru, even he also little becomes closer, familiar. They don't listen to him. They don't believe. Because of this only, olden days, even parents, grandparents, gurus used to keep everyone in a distance, in their interest, that they will receive and appreciate and practice the words of guidance, advice that are given. So, व्यास जी understood. मैंने जवाब दिया, but उनको मैं जानता हूँ वाला भाव है. So because of it, though he has known it, yet he has not touched. Because these prasangas come almost in every Upanishad. In some places, it is conspicuously caught and told by the Guru. Many places, Shishyas themselves reveal. Some other places, underneath only that point is conveyed. What is that? The ego that I have known it, Vada. Feeling that I have known it. And trying to conceptualize it in the mind, try to tell to the Guru that कि मैं पहुंच गया हूं. मैं पहुंच गया हूं, ये ईगो तो नहीं था शुकदेव जी में, लेकिन मैं तो जानता हूं वाला है. जानना पहुंचना एक ही है. So if you see in Kenopanishad also, है ना, when the Guru asked, have you known? The disciple said, yes sir, I knew it. Immediately Guru said, if you have known it, you have known little only. Lot more contemplation you need to do. The disciple was so matured, you know, he caught the point of the Guru. He went and contemplated. He came now. Then again Guru asked, did you know it? You know, the answer given by the disciple in such a confused manner satisfies the Guru कि इतना confused है, इसका अर्थ हो गया, इसको पहुंच गया, इसको मिल गया वो बात. That was the confusion in the words expressed, but not in the experience. That portion of your Upanishad is so beautiful. So I'll just chant for you for 1 or 2 minutes, you know. Yadi manyase suvedeti dabhramevapi nunam tvam vetta brahmano rupam yadasya tvam yadasya deveshu atha no mimamsamevate manye viditam naham manye suvedeti no na vedeti vedacha yonastadveda tadveda no na vedeti vedacha yasya matam tasya matam matam yasya na vedasaha avijñātam vijanata vijñātam avijānata. Very mystical shlokas. Yadi manyase suveda iti. If you say that you have known it, dabhramevapi nunam tvam vetta brahmana rupam. Very little only you have known Brahman. Atanu mimamsamevate. Therefore you need to do little more mimamsa vicharana. Disciple went and came back. Manye viditam. Guru, I feel that I have known it. Batao fir. Then again says, Naham manye suvedeti. I don't feel that I have known it. No, navedeti. But I can't say that I didn't know. Vedacha, I know it. In this way, you nastadveda tatveda. Among all of us who know it like this, they are the only ones who are the knowers. No navedeti. And then in general, yasya amatam tasya matam. No one has not understood it, he understood it. Matam yasya navedasaha. The one who says he has understood it, he has not understood it. And avijñātam vijānatam. To the knowers it is not known. Vijñātam avijānatam. And the ones who don't know it, they know it. अब देखो इतने है कि नहीं, कोई ऊपर ऊपर वाले शिष्यों को आश्रम से भगाने के लिए एक टेक्निक होता है गुरुओं का. इतने ट्विस्टेड बातें बोलेंगे, ऐसा बंदा ही खड़ा रहेगा जो गुरु के टेस्ट को समझता है, बाकी ऊपर ऊपर वाले भाग जाए. So the whole purpose of that is what? This self is not objective. It is an objective experience. It cannot be put in words, cannot be conceptualized with intellect, etc. This is how every teacher taught, every student learned, every seeker sought, every seeker got. That's the idea. वहाँ पहुँचेंगे तो आइडिया आएगा. तो यहाँ भी when Vyasa heard his son saying कि वो कहता है कि पिताजी मैं सब सुन चुका हूँ, then he feels okay. No, I cannot give him finishing touches. Let me send him. He says, Vyasopi Bhagavan Buddha putrabhiprayamidrusham pratyuvacha puna putram naham janami tattvadah janako nama bhupalaha vidyate vasudhatale yathavat vitti aso vedyam tasmat sarvam avapsyasi. So Vyasaha being Lord Vyasji also, the great Bhagavan, Buddha Putra Abhiprayam Idrusha. Having understood the opinion of the son, who says, Papa, मैंने सब पहले जानता हूँ जो आपने कहा. He says, प्रत्युवाच पुनः पुत्रम. He told his son, पुत्र सन, ना हम जानामि तत्वतः. बेटा मैं इससे ज्यादा नहीं जानता हूँ, पूरा नहीं जानता हूँ. Same thing is said by our Mundaka Upanishad Guru also toward the end, the Angirasa Rishi to our Shaunakaji. Etavadi ham Veda Nata Paramasti. Nama Paramarshibhyo, Nama Paramarshibhyo. He says, I know only this much or up to this much. For your kind information, in my opinion, there is nothing beyond this to be known. For your choice. If you think what is taught is not complete, somewhere you want to go, you can go. There also व्यास जी कहते हैं, आप पुत्र को हराने का उसके सामने जीता हूँ या मैं जानता हूँ बताने का कोई जरूरत नहीं. He says, बेटा, I don't know more than this. Clearly he says, ना हम जानामि तत्वतः. ना हम जानामि. Isn't it? Same thing our Parama Guru Shivananda Ji Maharaj instructed Gurudev to go to Tapon Maharaj. The depth of knowledge of Tapon Maharaj as well as his strictness suits Gurudev for quick realization. He understood and he sent him there. Here also he says, Janako Nama Bhopalaha Vidyate Vasudhatale. मतलब he is in a mountain range, तो उस भूमि में जनका नामक राजा is there. यथावत वेद्य असौ वेद्यम. वेद्यम यथावत वेद्य. That is to be known is thoroughly known by him. Tasmat from him sarvam avaksyasi. You will obtain all that which you need or you want to know. जाओ जनक जी के पास. व्यास जी sends शुकदेव जी to जनक महाराज. Then what? Pitre tyukte shuka prayat sumeror vasudhatale videha nagarim prabha janakena vipalitam. Pitra iti ukte shuka. Shukadev ji, as being spoken of like this by his father, prayat. He came down Sumeroho from the Sumeru Parvata Vasudhatale unto the Bhumi. So these Meru Sumeru Parvatas are in a very big height. तो वहां से उतर कर भूमि पे आ गए. Then Videha Nagarim Prapa. He went to that Videha Nagari. The name of that Nagari Videha is said to be there because every of the jivas there are people there live in beyond the body life. Videha. देह दादा तो नहीं किसी को देह में ही लेते हैं, व्यवहार सब करते हैं, but nobody has स्थूल सूक्ष्म कारण देह अभिमान. They use them as upakarana. All of them are as good as a Paramatma Anubhuti only. So to that Videha Nagari, this Sukadev ji came. Janakena Abhipalitam. That Videha Nagari which is ruled by Raja Janak ji. फिर क्या हुआ? आवेदितो सौयाष्टिकैः जनकाय महात्मने द्वारि व्याससुतः राजन् शुकोत्र स्थितवान् इति जिज्ञासार्थं शुकस्यासौ आस्तामेवेत्यवज्ञया उक्त्वा बभूव जनकः तूष्णीं सप्तदिनान्यथ. So asau, this Shukadev ji, his arrival, Aveditaha has been informed. Yashti Kaihi by the Dwarapalakas to Janakaya Mahatmane. Janaka Mahatma ji ke paas jaakar the watchmen or the gatekeepers or soldiers, they have informed Dwarapalas. What did they say? Dwari at the entrance, hey Rajan, Vyasa Sutaha Shukaha Atra Sthitavan. The sage Vyasji's putra Shukadev ji himself has come there. पापा का रिकमेंडेशन, पापा का नहीं सुनेंगे बात हम, ठीक है, उनका रिकमेंडेशन चाहिए. अरे जनक जी ज्ञानी त्रिकालज्ञ सब कुछ, उनको व्यास जी ने पुत्र को इधर क्यों भेजा? ऑलरेडी नोज इट. नो, देयर आर सर्वज्ञास. ये इंटरनल उनका कनेक्शंस होते हैं. दिस आर ऑल वेरी मिस्टिकल लेवल, है ना. So many things. Now I don't reveal what happens in between the countries and governments and what is presented outside nautanki. बड़ा खेल चलता रहता है. ये तो all for good only. So Shukdev ji must have thinking, must be कि मैं व्यासपुत्र आयो करते ही जनक जी out of love respect quickly will invite me and मुझे षोडशोपचार पूजा करेंगे. इसका अलावा क्या हुआ? They said Shuka अत्र स्थितवान, शुक जी आकर वहां खड़े हैं, and then जिज्ञासार्थम something you wanted to know from you, शुकस्य जिज्ञासा है, then आस्ताम एव इति अवज्ञया उक्त्वा बभूव. आया है, आने दो, खड़े दो उसको, रहने दो उधर. In this way the Janaka Maharaja does the niradarana of him, in the sense doesn't give him appointment immediately. Uktva babhuva Janaka tushnim sapta dinani atha. 7 days Janaka did not even send any message to him, only said वहाँ खड़े होने दो उसको. So you can imagine all that. The Dwarapalakas, as told by Shuka, came and told Janaka, Janaka said रहने दो. Then they might have gone to Janaka, Shukdev ji. अच्छा क्या आपने बताया? राजा बताया. उन्होंने क्या अभी कोई जवाब नहीं दिया. उन्होंने कहा रहने दो उधर, मैं बताता हूँ. 1 day gone, 2 days gone, 3 days, 4 days, 5, 6, 7 days. Now remember this story and Nachiketa's story. Nachiketa also 3 days and nights without food, eating, drinking, sleep. He was going on waiting. That is called the pariksha. In our life also, without the parikshas and without toughnesses, nothing is given to us. Forget about the spirituality. वो तो बहुत दूर की बात है. It's not a बच्चों का खेल. कितना maturity चाहिए, कितना तपस्या, how much of त्यागस we have to do. Oh, when you start doing that, you'll know. Not only here, any field. To become a बच्चों का खेल. To do the surgery of a human body, cutting it and all, not everybody's right. Even plowing the land as a farmer, not everybody's right. Everything is tough in this world. Some tapasya. We are appearing to be experts. From hundreds of lives they are doing. इतना बढ़िया डांस करते हो आधा घंटा वाला. हमको 2 स्टेप लगाने को नहीं आता. हमको सीधा चलने से वही डांस की तरह दिखता है. But those are from many lives they are going on doing. Somebody sings गाना कितना melodious. From how many lives they might be practicing. अनेक जन्म से होता है, याद रखो. हर एक चीज का प्रगति. And a conscious human being has an opportunity to become conscious, to learn consciously, to put efforts consciously, and to ensure growth, though it is very small but conscious. I know this much is my effort, this much only is the result has to come, I am aware of it. But yes. So 7 days, Janaka Raja did not give appointment. Then what happened? 22nd में कि ततः प्रवेशयामास जनकः शुकम् अंगणम् तत्राहानि ससप्तैव तथैव वसुधन्मनाः. So from the outside door 7 days he was allowed inside. अंगण means आंगन में अंदर आने दिया. So ततः from there प्रवेशयामास जनकः शुकम्. शुक को परमिशन देते हैं शुकदेव जी को. अंगणम inside the अंगण, the entrance, the area पार करके. तत्र there also not immediately is given appointment. Ahani sapta sasapta eva, 7 more days he made him wait there. Tatha eva avasat unmanaha. So there Shukadev ji was there, also having that patience. Father of Stone sent me there, so let me meet him. He stayed 7 दिन. न्यूज़पेपर वगैरह पढ़ रहे होंगे, कुछ होगा क्या, I don't know. But then 7 more days. So 2 हफ्ते हो गए. Thereafter what happened? अतः प्रवेशयामासः जनकोऽन्तः पुरं शुकं राजा न दृश्यते तावत् इति 7 दिनानि च तत्रोन्मदाभिः कान्ताभिः भोजनैर्भोगसञ्चयैः जनको लालयामास शुकं शशिसमाननम्. So अतः प्रवेशयामास जनकः अन्तःपुरं शुकम्. So 1 week outside the dwara. After 1 week, allowed inside. Inside 7 days. 14 days हो गया. 15th day, he was allowed to enter into the Antapura. Janaka Raja ke Antapura. His own personal death place. Having allowed there, Raja na dushyate tavad iti sapta dinanicha. Again he said, after 7 days only, the Raja will tell us what to do. You have to wait here again 7 दिन. कितने हो गए? सप्ता 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 21 दिन. But this third week of 7 days, something peculiar has been done by Raja Janaka for Shukadevji. What has he done is what? Tatra unmadabhihi kantabhihi bhojanaihi bhogasanchayihi Janaka lalayamasa shukam shashi samananam. So when he was outside 7 days, inside 7 days, maybe जीने के लिए कुछ पानी वानी दिया होगा, ये वो भी नहीं दिए होंगे, not mentioned here. But after entering the Antapura, Janakaji ensured that Shukadevji is supplied with Unmadavihi Kantavihi. So the women folk who are in full mada, Kamanadi Vikara, then Bhojanaihi, Bhoga Sanchayihi, and variety of the Bhojanas and all the Bhoga, those days, whatever they are present, Janaka Lalayamasa Shukam. So Janaka has sent for Shukadeva all these things. Shashi Samananam, the Shukadeva, whose face is as divine and bright like that of Chandrama. Sare Bhogadiya Beje. Same with again Nachiketa and Yavaraj. After 3 days he came, he did puja ityadi. He said, ask for 3 boons because I made you wait for 3 days. When Nachiketa asked first boon, Tathastu, for the father. Second when he asked, he gave the knowledge about Sarga Vidya, Bhoyo. To ask for the third. Then Nachiketa said, you tell me about the Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya. He asks कि क्या होता है मरने के बाद बताओ, मरण है कि नहीं इसका अर्थ. ये प्रति विचिकित्सा मनुष्य अस्ति तेके नायमस्ति सेके एतद् विद्या मनुशिष्टस्त्वयाहं पाराणामेष वनस्तुतिः. Then we have seen Yamaraj says no, he brings all the temptations to Nachiketa. सब ले जा, इससे ज्यादा भी और तुम्हारे बनो और को ले जाओ. इमा रामा सरता सतुर्याः नहीं दुषा लंभनीया मनुष्यैः आविर्प्रत्ताभिः परिचारयस्व नचिकेतो मरणं मरुप्राक्षी. Operate the list of the items. Bhumer Vadayataram Murneshva Swayam cha Jiva Sharato Yavadichasi Putra Putra Murneshva Bahun Pashun Hasti Hiranya Vashwan. Everything items. Here also Shukadevji is given. And Nachiketa कहते हैं ना स्वभावा मर्त्य सिद्धांत कहते सर्वेन्द्रियाणि निरन्ति तेजः तब सर्वं जीवितम् अल्पमेव तवैव वाहास्तवरुत्य. नहीं, I don't want. Here also Shukadevji ka response kya hai? When all those temptations, bhoga vastus are kept. And then, te bhoga tani dukkhani vyasa putrasya tanmanaha na ajakrur mandapavanaha vaddhapi thamivachalam. So, te bhoga tani vyasa putrasya tanmanaha dukkhani. So the Vyasa, whose mind is in Tattva, Vyasa Shukadevi, Devji, whose mind is in the Tattvastu, all these Bhogaha, Dukkhani, they were like Dukkha only to him. Therefore they could not shake him even little. Example given is, Baddha Pitamiva Acharam Mandapavanaha. Like a huge, strongest mountain. Bada khada hai. Halka sa hawa ka jhoka. That small wind, will it be able to shake the mountain? Baddha Pitamiva Achalam. Baddha Pita means that which is strongly rooted in the earth. Therefore, unmovable, that huge mountain. When a small wind breeze blows, can it shake? So in the Viveka and Vairagya, Shukadevji was so deeply established, like a huge mountain unshakable, that these temptations are like a small wind, could not even touch him or shake him. So these were all tests to Shukadevji by Raja Janaka. Then, Kevalam Susamaha Swastaha Mauni Mudita Manasaha Adhishtat Sashukastatra Sambhurna Iva Chandramaha So, Kevalam Susamaha. He was within himself, never got Vishamata in the mind, seeing all the Bhogavastus, Swastaha, he was in himself, Mauni, he did not think about them, talk about them, reply to them, even he will nahi काम लेने चाहिए. Mauni, Mudita Manasaha, he was laughing at them, was happy within himself. Atishtat SHUKA Tatra, he was just seated there, Sampurna Iva Chandramaha. He in his heart was full up to the brim level, like Purna Chandra. He was not taken, disturbed by any of those things. Then, Pariknyata Svabhavam Tam Shukam Sajanako Nrupaha Anitam Muditatmanam Avalokya Namaha. So, then Janaka Nrupa Raja Pariknyata Svabhavam, he understood Shukadevaji's Viveka Vairagya and all. Then, Anitam, he told the Dwarapalas to bring inside. When Shukadevaji was brought inside, he was in Mudita Atmanam. He was so happy mood में है, Avalokya, seeing him, Nanama. क्योंकि जनक इज राजा, ब्रह्मज्ञानी है, पर राजा है तो क्षत्रिय है. अभी व्यासपुत्र शुकदेव तो है, ब्रह्मज्ञानी है. एवं जनक जी did नमस्कार to him. So, निशेषित जगत कार्य प्राप्ता किल मनोरथ किमीप्सितं तवेत्याशु कृत स्वागतमाहतम्. So, Nisheshita Jagat Karya. Oh great sage Shukadev ji, all the karyas to be done in the Jagat, you have done. Prapta Akhila Manoratha. You have achieved your ultimate Manoratha also. To such you, Tava, Kim Ipsitam. What is that which is desired by you? Ki Ashu Kruta Swagata Mahatam. Having done Swagata, he has asked, कि हम आपके लिए क्या कर सकते हैं. So you have already done what is to be done in this world. What is that? Viveka and Vairagya. And you also have achieved your Manoratha. What is that? You have reached the truth. What else is there that for which you have come to me? Then Shukadev will say in one shloka, then Vishwamitra will tell what Shukadev ji is getting the answer from Janaka ji. Those things we will study tomorrow. ऐसी तरह इसी स्पीड में हम जाएंगे. 1 or 2 more days, once we get our laptop, थोड़ा और क्लियर होगा. थैंक यू. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परमर्षिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति उतो यमग्निः तस्य वाचा सर्वमिदं विभाति नारायणाय नासुरताय प्रसिद्धं मंगलं गुरुदेवतां ब्रह्मणो पूर्वश्यामराव चंद्र भगवान जय. बोल श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यास शुकदेवादि ब्रह्मविद्याचार्य की योग वास महाराज आचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. समस्त ऋषिगण देवता गण की जय. समस्त श्रुति स्मृति इतिहास शास्त्र की जय. श्री योगवास महारामायण शास्त्र की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज की आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मृति जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मोक्ष मुक्त गण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स फॉर योर एवरीडे कमिंग. देखो वी आर रिमेंबर एवरीडे वशिष्ठ जी, विश्वामित्र जी, वाल्मीकि जी, श्री राम भगवान, शुकदेव जी, वेदव्यास भगवान, and through them the tattva shravana we are doing. What can be more auspicious than this when such divine things are entering into our heart through our ears? We are giving best of the blessings to ourselves by being in such satsangas. Anywhere, anybody is speaking for you, anywhere, whichever place, how does it matter? We have to only have faith there, Shraddha is there, prema is there. More than that, know the value of it, know the glory of it, know the blessings that are there, know the power of that. and then increase day by day. The egolessness, the Shraddha, the sincerity, the regularity. Then these divine qualities, when they add to our simplicity and regularity, life becomes slowly filled with wisdom. It's a lack of the knowledge or wisdom that we are deluded by our upadhis and the world and getting lost. Self-created miseries. Let us be wise in our own interest. This wisdom is not to prove anything, nor to defeat anybody, neither to gain anything of the world. Here the wisdom is to do that which is to be done for which we have come, to know that for knowing which we have come here, to obtain that to obtain which we have come here. And that's nothing but our own spiritual unfoldment. And what spiritual unfoldment? Slowly discovering the substratum behind the superimposed drashta drishyam. मैं दृष्टा जगत दृश्य. उसके बाद मैं कामी जगत काम्य. Then my karta, then jagat is the one anuchedu karma. Then I am the bhogi, the jagat becomes bhogya. All of that is delusion, illusion, imagination, projection, and absolutely binding, tying us down, making us miserable. The substratum behind all these things will be realized by us through this. When you know the rope as rope, the snake has no sway over us to create any fears, any sweatings, any shiverings, any heartbreaks, any of the miseries, because there is no snake to trouble us. So everything is rope. There is no world to trouble us. Everything is one Paramatma Tattva. It is not as easy as we just made a sentence, but then this is how it would be when we continue our journey till the destination is reached. Choice is always ours. Life is ours. Just like the Bhagavan puts the world in front of you, puts you in the world, gives everything, gives freedom and watches. All our Gurus also, on the order of the God, they give us all the words of guidance, wisdom, with total love and commitment and sincerity. Then they give us the freedom, they just watch. No, it is in our indolence, in our discretion, in our maturity, in our thinking and contemplation, what to do. Should we continue this adhyanam, vicharana, and gain the jnana, get rid of ajnana and moha and samsara, or keep that knowledge away, say, मैं चला. Like the बेताल चोर ना फिर से जाकर पेड़ पे चला जाता. विक्रम बेताल. Let us see, let us test. There's nobody. I, my mind, I, my intellect. My lower mind always pulls me toward the worldliness. The higher intellect takes me towards the God. I have to give more importance to the higher intellect. कैसे करना है देख लो बस. एक चीज तो पक्का है. That most terrible, difficult, painful thing if we can do, all the remaining things are taken care. What is that most painful, difficult, terrible thing? Come and sit in the class every day. True. To give up your bhoga, your nidra after heavy lunch in the afternoon, and so many entertainments, enjoyments are freely available. Like जनक जी ने रखा, सुखदेव जी के सामने, हमारे सामने भी everything is there. How tough it is to leave them, how painful to keep them away. The call by your wife or husband, loving your children, and you are out to them, your grandchildren looking at you and saying, oh my nani and dadi, how can you leave me and go to listen to that useless Swami? Come, let us enjoy, let us play. Such a cute child when he calls you. Who will care a Baba to go and sit in the class? Such beautiful mangoes in the mango season, other fruits, other eatables. इतने मजेदार झट से फोकट में भोग देने वाले उन सबको छोड़कर क्लास में आना कितना मुश्किल है. बट वही कह रहे, if one is able to do that, then the Guru Parampara seated in the class, they will inject into our nerves and veins the most required antibiotic of spirituality, with which the Kama Krodhadi Durgunas or Rajo Tamoguna Durgunas of bacteria, virus, they won't infect our life. They give the vaccine, they give the preventive, they give the injection, which is curative also, therapeutic, which is preventive also, which is symptomatic relief giver also. It is the reliever of the pain also. Symptomatic, therapeutic, which is all curative, and preventive. All in one. When we get habituated to this, we were habituated to the injection of the worldliness. नशा वाला इंजेक्शन, क्योंकि वहां जा रहे थे, उनको सुन रहे थे, वो देख रहे थे, तो फिर वो वाला आपको दिया जा रहा है. Just like in the world also, the youngster, somehow misguided, goes to get the drugs or drinks injected. Whole mind, body, everything destroyed. Somehow is brought into those doctors. They do the counseling and all of that. Slowly is sent in the rehabilitation home. Slowly his diet is changed. He is being counseled thrice a day. Then positive medication injection is given to de-addict him from those addictions. And he is made healthy, normal. Satsanga sadhava, which make us de-addicted from the worldliness. Make us healthy spiritually, mind you, being spiritual alone, living a healthy life. Non-spirituality is not a arogya yukta jivanam. It is only with bhavaroga samsara. So the toughest challenge, if you can cross, that you keep the things away, come and sit in the class and tell to yourself, pura class hone tak main hilunga nahi. I will be like a hill sitting in English. In Hindi, I will not hello from here. Any number of hello phone calls come. And then let me listen what is Babaji saying. Then forget Babaji. Focus on what is said. And what is said is the Tattvajnanam. Who is saying is our great Rishi Parampara, the Bhagavan himself. Slowly you ghuso into that subject, such a manner that you allow the subject to ghuso into you. When this much we are able to achieve, then the transformations will happen even when you are in the worst Kali Yuga. So what? जो भी बाहर का युग है रहने दो, मुझे पता है कहाँ जाना, मुझे पता है क्या सुनना, मुझे पता है क्या जानना, मुझे पता है क्या करना, मैं कर रहा हूँ. ऐसा royal life we have to live. Truly, the real royal life is only spiritual. Real dignified life is only spiritual. Most respectful life, rewarding life, fulfilling life is only in spirituality. Get convinced about it. Don't miss the Shravana of the Tattva Shastra from whichever the speaker, but be sincere, be regular, be committed, have the faith. Don't listen to your that mind which is disturbed, which is chanchala, which is bhogasakta, which is never having that faith in good and in the great Mahatmas. ऐसा मन के खेल से बाहर आ जाना. Choice is yours. Thank you. Okay. Rama Rama. We have done the Arati. Yeah. Wait. Come after 5 minutes to study our Adi Shankara literature.